नमस्कार, मैं हूं महेश बहुगुणा और आप देख रहे हैं गंगा 24 एक्सप्रेस। मातृत्व की आवाज़ प्रोग्राम में आपका बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। और जहां तक मैं आज एपिसोड की बात करूं तो आज मैं एक ऐसे शख्सियत से मुलाकात करने वाला हूं और आपसे आज ऐसा परिचय करवाने वाला हूं वास्तविक ही, जो कि वर्तमान में जिस मुद्दे की शायद सख्त ज़रूरत है उस पर भी करेंगे हम बातचीत। वर्तमान की यदि बात करूं, पूर्व की बात करूं, यानी पूर्व में ओशो महाराज, जो कि ग्रेट फिलोसफर इन द वर्ल्ड, एंड महर्षि महेश योगी जी, जिन्होंने पूरी दुनिया में भारत के सनातन मेडिटेशन और पूरे अपने धार्मिक वेद तमाम चीज़ों का पूरी दुनिया को ज्ञान दिया। और वर्तमान में प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी, जिनका कि विदेशों में पूरा सम्मान होता है और देश में उनको पूरी तरीके से कहीं ना कहीं उनके नाम पर खींचतान देखी जाती है। तो क्या है ये सब वजह? बाहर जाके पूरा सम्मान मिलता है और अपने देश में नहीं मिलता है। या उस वेद की बात करूं, वैदिक की बात करूं, तमाम चीज़ों पर मेरे साथ हैं आज यूएसए से महर्षि महेश योगी के बहुत डिवोटी टॉम मोरेटी फ्रॉम यूएसए। पूछ के देखूंगा। माँ गंगा के तट पे बैठा हूं और वहां पर मुझे टॉम मोरेटी साहब मिलते हैं। यस सर, वेलकम टू इन माय चैनल।
Thank you. Namaste, everyone.
So what would you like to tell? We are sitting such a pious national river, Ganga.
Beautiful. I always enjoy coming to see the Ganga and occasionally taking Ganga Snan.
So what would you like to tell? Just day before yesterday, just there was the Guru Purnima. Do you know, or did you organize? Did you celebrate? Describe little bit about that.
Okay, in our ashram, we have two ashrams here in Uttarkashi area. One is in Kunsi and another in Gajoli. And in both these ashrams, we are having celebrations for Guru Purnima, as ashrams all over the country have had celebrations in the past 2 days.
Do you know the meaning of Guru Purnima? What is the meaning of that?
Purnima means fullness, and Guru, of course, is the remover of darkness. So when we speak of the Guru, we're speaking of the teacher, the one who removes darkness of ignorance by applying the balm of knowledge, by giving knowledge, yukti, by giving technique.
Did you celebrate this festival earlier?
Yes, we always celebrate Guru Purnima every year, but actually, it's a celebration that people do inside themselves every day. When they practice this Bhavati Dhyan, they transcend, they experience that pureness, that fullness, which is the fullness of the Guru.
Since when did you come to know about this Guru Purnima?
Guru Purnima we first learned about when we were in the United States, and Maharishi came and he lectured to us, and he told us about this very famous and most important day of the Vedic calendar.
Before how many years?
Oh, I would say about 20, 30 years ago.
और ये देखिए 30 साल से गुरु पूर्णिमा को मनाते हैं। और जब मैं जाने का प्रयास कर रहा हूँ, महर्षि योगी जी ने बताया दुनिया में जा कर के गुरु पूर्णिमा के बारे में। और कई जगह पर हम जब प्रांतों का दौरा करते हैं तो आज लोग उस बारे में पूरा नहीं जानते हैं। तो क्या कहा जाए? और अच्छा, वन थिंग इज, व्हाट वुड यू लाइक टेल आवर वेदा एंड द पुराना, श्रीमद् भागवता, all the religious the custom in our in Hinduism.
Well, actually, the whole subject of Veda is now a very scientific subject. There's an entire Vedic science that Maharishi created. Before Maharishi looked at this field, it was just a scattered literature. This, as you were saying, different branches of the Vedic literature were known, and they were thought to be disconnected. But Maharishi put them all together into a Vedic science and explained their importance. In addition, he had a very close follower, a Western medical doctor. His name is Dr. Tony Nader. He's now known as Maharaj Adiraj Rajaram, Maharishi's successor. And what Rajaram found is that within every human physiology, there is Veda. Veda exists in the human physiology in all of its different branches. All of its different forms of Veda are very clearly found in every human physiology.
Achha, do you know really what is the difference between yoga and meditation? What are these?
Well, meditation is a form of yoga. Meditation allows the mind, which is active in daily activity with so many diverse activities that it has to entertain, It allows it to come to a state of perfect silence. Where that silence we call a state of yoga.
Right.
It means union of the active mind with its quiet source.
So what is yoga?
Yoga is union.
Union.
Yeah.
And what meditation?
Meditation means thought.
Okay.
So when one's thinking continuously about something, that's called meditation. In this transcendental meditation which Maharishi gave to the world from his guru,
Okay.
his master was Shankaracharya of Jyotirmath, Gurudev.
Right.
From Maharishi we have this technology of consciousness, this pure form of meditation, very simple, very easy, produces enormous benefits, and it gives the state of yoga in that the mind, which is active throughout the day, all 24 hours of the day the mind is active
Right.
except when it's sleeping, it allows the mind to settle to a quiet state of peacefulness, awareness. At the same time, it's not dullness.
Right.
That quiet state is the basis of all success in activity.
So would you like to tell meditation while the Maharshi Yogi, uh, he has just tried to spread entire the Europe, so many country, but it has not become such a like the yoga. It has really, international yoga, the 21st June. It is just celebrating entire the world. So
Well,
what would you like to tell about that?
well, International Yoga Day is also about meditation. And in fact, Prime Minister Modi, who helped organize this International Yoga Day, is a meditator who practices Maharishi's Bhavati Dhyan. He has for many years now. He's been practicing it. And it gives him a lot of energy so that he can be very successful in his activities. So yoga is known in the West as this physical exercise, but it also has this mental side. That mental side is actually more important because the body has a certain effect, but the mind has a much stronger effect.
Okay.
If we can influence the mind, we can cause greater change much more easily.
So actually, what would you like to tell about that? Like the Modi is uh, trying to do for country. He's very popular in abroad, so many countries, and same was uh, Maharshi Mahesh Yogi. Also, they have done outstanding job while in abroad, but in India they are pulling down. They have not get succeed that much what they have got in abroad. What is the behind it?
Well, we heard that Prime Minister Modi went to see Maharishi in Holland, and Maharishi remarked that he would do great things for the country. And I think we've all seen that he is a very progressive leader. He's respected around the world, and he's very successful because he has a very clear consciousness. And he's developing his consciousness every day through the practice of Bhavati Dhyan.
Are you devotee of meditation and Maharshi Yoga, Maharshi Mahesh Yogi ji? What was his message for the world?
Maharishi's message is that life is bliss.
Okay.
Life is naturally full, and everyone should know this. That everyone, it says this in the Upanishads as well, that all of this is born of Ananda, it's sustained by Ananda, and to Ananda it returns.
Since when you associated with Maharshi Yogi? When did you come nearby that?
I've been meditating for, I think, close to 50 years now. In 1972, I began meditation. Yeah, about that year.
So, what do you want to pass as message for the mass of the public? What the beneficial for what categories meditation?
Meditate and enjoy. Meditate twice a day, 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes in the evening using Maharishi's Bhavati Dhyan. And then just enjoy your life and find more success. Find that problems are eliminated and that more success, more creativity comes, more intelligence. We unfold our latent brain potential. A lot of good research is being done now to show that different parts of the brain become activated when we practice transcendental meditation, and the entire brain becomes coherent and integrated, gives me a much more powerful experience of life. It's very good for students, it's good for housewives, it's good for businessmen, anybody.
Can you tell how we can follow? What is the tips? How we start?
Yeah, go to www.tm.org, and you'll find information about how to find a teacher of transcendental meditation, and you can learn the practice that way. That's the first thing. Most important thing is to learn TM, Bhavati Dhyan as it's called in India, transcendental meditation as it's found in the West.
Bhagavati Jnana, would you tell like something about that?
Okay, it's a very simple technique. It's something that we do twice a day, as I mentioned, sitting with eyes closed, comfortably in a chair like we are now.
Okay.
Or you can sit on the bed if you like, whatever is comfortable for you.
Right.
And then you close the eyes and you begin a very simple, easy technique that allows the active mind to quietly settle down, become the field of pure consciousness.
Okay. इट वॉज टॉट बाय महर्षि महेश योगी।
Yeah.
देखो मेडिटेशन के बारे में बता रहे हैं, सब एज के लिए बहुत जरूरी है। विश्व में प्रसिद्ध महर्षि महेश योगी जी के बहुत भक्त हैं, पूरी दुनिया में उनका नाम है। मेडिटेशन, प्रातःकाल उठना है, आंखें बंद करके 15-20 मिनट का टाइमिंग के अंदर अंदर आपको आंखें बंद करके ध्यान करना है। और कई बार साइलेंस भी रहते हैं, यानी पूरे 20-20 घंटे 30-30 घंटे के लिए ये मौन व्रत भी रखते हैं, जिसको मौन व्रत बोला जाता है, यानी साइलेंस फॉर 20 आवर्स। ये भी आदमी को एक एनर्जी देता है, ऐसे महाराज जी बता रहे हैं। टॉम मोरेटी साहब काफ़ी टाइम से डिवोटी हैं। सो व्हाट वुड यू लाइक टू लास्ट वर्ड टू मैसेज फॉर द दोज who just want to know about the presently? Go ahead.
Presently means the current history that's being made in the world. Okay, two things I will mention. One is that a few days back there was a very nice meeting of G20 representatives. They went to Maharishi's ashram in Rishikesh,
Right.
called Shankaracharya Nagar.
Right.
They also know it as Beatles ashram. So they went there just to see what was the history of this meditation. Why was it so important then, and why is it so important now? Why are schools around the world, in Central America, in India, all over, we have a shortage of teachers of transcendental meditation to teach this wonderful technique to all students? That's one thing. The other thing I'd like to mention to your viewers is that there's going to be a big assembly of people practicing Maharishi's transcendental meditation and its advanced techniques. That will be most likely in Qatar. We're planning to have it in December. And the purpose of that assembly is to bring peace to the world. Demonstrate that when the people practice this advanced program of consciousness, that they can develop peace not only within themselves, but also for the entire world when the group is large enough. We think that 10,000, according to our formula, is enough to take care of the entire world, bring peace to the entire world. We did this once before in 1983-84, called the Taste of Utopia. We had 7,000 at that time, and it created a very big change. Stock markets improved, infectious diseases went down worldwide, conflicts went down, crime went down. So we want to demonstrate that again, and then we want to use that demonstration to get funding for a permanent group of people practicing this advanced Maharishi Vedic science, so that we can have a peaceful world and a very progressive world.
Do you believe this is called India is the Vishwa Guru? Do you believe this line?
Vishwaguru
Yes.
in India.
One of the India is the most one sort of the powerful in this line.
Yeah, it's very interesting that India has had such great gurus throughout all time.
There was the Veda and the lot of thing which was really the science or our Vedas and our that astrology. So this is also the one sort of.
Yeah, this is something which has been known to be a part of India. India is the land of the Veda, Veda Bhumi Bharat, Purna Bhumi
Since
Bharat.
earlier, so many years back.
Yeah, for all time, I think.
Right.
For all time that we know,
Okay.
India has been the leader in this area, leader in the area of knowledge. And Veda means knowledge.
Right.
Knowledge is structured in consciousness. So when we develop our consciousness, we're developing Vedic consciousness. We're starting to understand more clearly what exactly Veda is, why it's important to everyone.
But the percentage of Indian, they don't recognize this thing. What is that?
Well, that's because, a prophet is never accepted in his own home.
Right.
So like that, Maharishi realized that in order for India to accept the knowledge that he was given by his guru, that he had to go to the West, and from there, it will reflect back.
He got respect, money, everything is from abroad.
Well, not money, actually. Maharishi didn't have any pockets, but his organization became
Right.
very successful because he had a lot of successful people,
Right.
all practicing meditation, becoming more clear and more successful every day.
चलिए, बहुत thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you very much, Pandit ji.
और ये थे महर्षि महेश योगी के डिवोटी। महर्षि में लगातार उससे जुड़े हुए उस संस्था से, और बता रहे थे G20 सम्मेलन के बारे में, वेद के बारे में, तमाम जिसके लिए हमें विश्व गुरु कहा जाता है। कई सालों से, यानी बहुत पूर्व से हमारे यहाँ वो वेदों का वो खजाना, वो ज्ञान का खजाना है जो आज शायद दुनिया में देखा जा रहा है। और जब मैं जाने का प्रयास कर रहा था कि ऐसा क्या होता है कि चाहे ओशो हैं, योगी महाराज हैं, मोदी हैं, कई ऐसे इंटेलेक्चुअल दुनिया में हैं जो आज बाहर जाके नाम कमा रहे हैं, और इंडिया में उनको वो जगह नहीं मिली या वो सम्मान नहीं मिल पाता है। तो इसके पीछे महाराज जी बता रहे हैं, उसके पीछे कहीं न कहीं लोगों के पीछे पैसे के पीछे भागना, चीज़ों को न समझ पाना, शायद ये वजह हो सकती है। थैंक यू वेरी मच। और महेश बहुगुणा और मेरे सहयोगी के रूप में कई युवा जुड़े हुए हैं आज, और जो मेरा साथ दे रहे थे। और आज आप देख रहे हैं गंगा 24 एक्सप्रेस मातृत्व का आवाज़ प्रोग्राम जो इसमें चलता है। जय हिंद, जय गंगा माँ, जय भारत।